Hi, I'm Gordon and today I'm in East Central London getting a coffee at Prufrock. Wander through London's jewellery district in Clerkenwell and you'll find plenty of stores selling precious goods, but the only one that interests me is on Leather Lane. Coffee aficionados will already know that I'm talking about Prufrock, roughly located between Chancery Lane Tube and Farringdon stations. Originally founded by three enthusiasts and now managed by London Roaster Square Mile since 2017, it's widely regarded as one of the best coffee destinations in the capital. And that's before you even factor in a potential association with YouTuber James Hoffmann, a co-founder of Square Mile whose celebrity could easily be abused in lesser establishments, but is actually nowhere to be seen here beyond some copies of his World Atlas of Coffee in the retail section. Great book, by the way. Now, I've visited Prufrock several times over the years and I always look forward to making the pilgrimage. My most recent visit was in early 2025 on a Wednesday mid-morning when the cafe was already almost full. In recent years, you're greeted at the door and seated for a table service, although you can alternatively just order a takeout and wait. It is okay to just sit and drink coffee though, as I did on my latest visit, where I was seated by the window overlooking the street market being set up. Meanwhile, there's quite a few tables available towards the rear of the cafe, as well as a toilet. Now, it would be easy for Square Mile to be the exclusive provider of all beans at Prufrock, and while they are the main domestic supplier here, you can also enjoy a wide range of international guest coffees, many also for sale in bags. Square Mile's Red Brick Blend is the default for espresso-based drinks, although a single origin guest is also normally available. You're looking at spending £3.30 to £3.70 for most espresso-based drinks, with 50p supplements for decaf or guest options. Meanwhile, on Filter are a wide selection from both Square Mile and guests, no fewer than 5 on my visit starting at £3.80, and bonus points for including not just a decaf option, but a half caf too. The first time I've seen multiple options for those watching their caffeine intake. Despite the cafe being very busy, the waiter taking my order was very patient and happy to discuss all of the options with me in detail. Often a waiter has to defer to the barista when you ask these kind of questions, but this man knew their beans back to front and based on my preferences recommended the Louis Valesco, a washed Colombian from Square Mile for £5.80. The most expensive one on offer when I visited cost £10. As I waited for the pour over, he even brought over a taster of their batch brew, made with washed Mexican beans roasted by Proud Mary from Portland, USA, so extra bonus points right there. As a side note, I'm a big fan of Proud Mary and often buy their beans when I'm in the US, but this was the first time that I'd seen them in the UK, not just for brewing but also for sale in bags. International postage isn't cheap, so it's great to be able to pop into Prufrock and browse a great selection of international coffees to take home. As I sipped the taster, my pour-over arrived in a small glass jug. It was lovely and bright as requested, with a nice clean finish. Prufrock also has a decent brunch menu, including toast and jam for £4.50 and a selection of Benedicts with espresso hollandaise for £10. There's also a selection of pastries at the counter. Overall, Prufrock could easily cash in on an association with James Hoffmann or use Square Mile as their exclusive supplier and even open multiple sites, but refreshingly they've stuck to their origins and desire to serve a wide selection of high quality coffees from around the world, accompanied by great food and served in a buzzy and friendly environment. There's lots of precious goods in this neighbourhood, but Prufrock is the most valuable to me. If you visited Prufrock or have any other recommendations for specialty coffee in London, do let me know in the comments. And I'd also love to hear about your favourite stops for high quality coffee and anywhere you'd like me to visit and review. If you enjoyed this video, please do check out some of my others. Thanks for watching, bye bye.